Welcome back. We are watching Fear the Walking Dead, Season 1, Episode 6. This is the last one for this season. I don't know if it was replacing something or if it was just a test season or what, but it's only 6 episodes long. So we are going to watch this and see how things go. Curious if Maddie and Travis ever make it to get Nick. But I also think the two families, the Salazars and Travis and Maddie's families, are going to run and hide because they know that the military plans to execute everybody. At least that's what it sounds like, execute everybody, rather than leaving the supposed healthy alive. And that may have been what happened. I'll get my words out. When we watched the first episode of The Walking Dead, and we saw all the destruction and stuff in that first episode. They were just trying to kill everybody that was alive. Well, we saw them going, well, I won't say too much. They were killing everybody in sight. So that might explain kind of what that was about. It doesn't really explain why the military felt they needed to kill all humans. And does that mean the military is going to turn on itself? The higher ups are going to kill the privates and the lieutenants and sergeants and all that. Just make it a chain event type thing. Why kill all the civilians and none of the military? The reasoning doesn't make sense. So we will see and kind of go from there. Oh, I need to check out and see if the external webcam works any better. I know I get little glitches that go through on this one. I don't know if that's this webcam or if it's just the processing. So, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish this and go from there. All right, let's see what happens. It's not 9 a.m. yet. Full moon. Might be starting to wane. Well, those are fires. So they're starting to destroy everything. I think I see them on the steps there.
Let's lock it down. Prick cases are going to be flying. We're going mobile.
2:15 in the morning? Where did he find all of them? Was that from the hospital?
Come along.
I didn't hear anything.
The key is not one size fits all.
Maybe they saw something. I saw a shadow.
Abigail.
Who the hell's Abigail?
That's the A. They're not dead. Going right into the propeller, isn't he? Not quite Indiana Jones, but I think Abigail's going to be dead. Was the hospital attached to the community college? So Liza and Nick are now with them.
What do you suggest, Mr. Strand?
Go west.
When did she learn his name? Burning the bodies. They're panning to his wife. Is that something sticking in his neck? Mr. Strand seems to be smart in traffic. What kind of salesman is he?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I let them take you.
Mom. You made it.
Hello. You're just in time for the end of the show. Yeah.
The only way to survive a mad world is to embrace the madness.
said yes.
Gonna show him a boat.
Abigail.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When did she get bit?
No, don't ask me, Liza. You can't. Trust
She
me.
hasn't said bye to Chris. What? We're at a sad part. We're at a sad part. We're watching a sad part. They better get up off that beach. What was that? So Mr. Strand is an interesting fella. How did Mom learn his name so fast? Maybe they just introduced themselves in the car or something. They didn't show the introduction, so that was just kind of jarring. It seemed like it was out of nowhere. You knew one of the women were going to have to die, either the ex-wife or the, I don't know if she was a fiance, but the girlfriend. So you knew one of them was going to have to die. And if you know the formula, you know who was going to die. So we kind of have our core group. It seems like Mr. Strand's going to try to talk them into going out onto the boat. And that would actually be smart because it would be just them. They would have fish. You can build a little system to turn the salt water into hello to turn the salt water into drinkable water, or you can have a catch system to catch rainwater so that you have water, although rainwater tends to be acidic, which is why you get itchy and stuff when you've been out in the rain. The boat would be smart, a lot smarter than the desert. I have a feeling though that either they're not going to do it, or if they do, it's not going to last long and they'll get pirated or something and kind of go from there. If I've got the timelines right, which I still don't know, I'll look it up because it's going to bug me otherwise. And by the time I have this season posted, I'll have probably finished. I don't know if I'll have finished this season's, but I'll be well into it. So I'll go ahead and look it up. But it seems like it ended where The Walking Dead picked up. Actually, The Walking Dead might be a little bit later. Might be about the same time though. Close enough. So I think that'll be interesting. I'm gonna have to switch to my other headphone. I might have to watch the other shows without these on though. This is hurting. I think Chris is gonna have an even more estranged relationship with Travis because I don't think he'll understand why he had to shoot her. Even if they don't know about being able to amputate and that sort of thing, they couldn't have amputated her. She was bit in the side. I'm still trying to figure out when she was bitten. It didn't seem like they were right on any. Well, maybe in the kitchen. Maybe it was in the kitchen where she was bit. Trying to think if there's anything else to comment on. Not too bad. Definitely not to the caliber as the original, but it's still not bad. Still had me wondering what was going to happen and that sort of thing. So I am excited for the next seasons, believe it or not. I know it doesn't seem like I'm excited, but I am excited to see the next ones. So I'm going to get these in the mail so I can get the next few episodes and go from there. Thanks for joining me for season one. Hopefully, you guys will join me for season two, and we'll go from there. And if there's any trivia, that sort of thing you guys want to share with me, feel free to do that. I know folks will do that anyhow. But and I like for movies, I go to IMDb and look at all the trivia stuff in there. I, I do wonder, and I thought about it at the end of this one because I haven't been going all the way to the end of the credits. I'm wondering if there's any I need to watch the end credit. And so I guess, well, I've already taped up the other, well, I could untape it. I can Google to see if there are any end credits on these early episodes. Okay, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.